At UFC 241, there will be a rematch between Daniel Cormier and Stipe Miocic to determine who is the baddest man on the planet. But first, we have to figure out how did DC beat Stipe the first time. Thank you for your time. What's your name and what do you do here?
Oh, thank you, mate. Well, my name is Kelly. Oh, what's that? Don't tell him. All right. Well, I'm not going to tell you my last name for legal purposes. I totally forgot. Skipped my brain. I don't want to get deported from Australia, so I want to stay here as long as I can. I like getting that cheddar from DC. And I am Daniel Cormier's eye poke coach.
So what's an eye poke coach?
Well, that's bloody easy, mate. An eye poke coach is just as it sounds like. You got a wrestling coach, teaches you wrestling. Got a jiu-jitsu coach, teaches jiu-jitsu. Eye poke coach teaches the art of eye poking.
So how did you actually go about meeting Daniel Cormier?
Oh, well, I was watching UFC 214 with mates back in Australia, and that's at the very end after he lost to Jon Jones the second time, unfortunately. He was crying, but not like at the end of the end game when Iron Man dies, or like when Scarlett Johansson's character dies, Black Widow, when she dies in the end game. It was totally different. There's something in his eye, you know what I mean? You can just see it sometimes. Like, you see a crackhead, you can see in their eye, like, oh, he's crazy. He's got that crazy look in his eye. Well, there was something in his eye, and I couldn't figure it out exactly. So I went back and rewatched the fight, and I figured exactly what it was in DC's eye that made him cry. It was Jon Jones' fingers. They were all up in his eye. And this whole time, I thought they were illegal to eye poke people.
They are illegal.
Well, apparently not, mate. Go back and watch DC versus Jon Jones the second time. Or go back and watch DC versus Stipe. Yeah, you'll see some eye poking. And then guess what? The guy who poked the eye, he's the one that won.
So you taught DC how to cheat to win?
No, mate, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Go back and watch DC versus Stipe. The very beginning of that match, DC was getting manhandled by Stipe. You know what I mean? He was getting punched. He couldn't take him to the ground. He couldn't do anything. He was getting leg kicked, everything possible. Until I brought out the secret weapon and he yelled, "Donut! Donut!" And he knew exactly what that meant. It meant to eye poke. And that changed the course of the entire fight. That's why DC won.
But why donut?
Oh, that's easy, mate. Simple as that. We just figured, why not? It'd be fun. Everybody loves donuts, and donuts have holes, and your eyes have holes too. So as soon as you hear the word donut, he knew exactly what to do. He had to go and eye poke him, just scoop his eyeball out. I know the people around us were kind of freaking out. They didn't know what was going on. Like, is this guy okay? He's got that crazy look in his eye. Is that like food Tourette's or something? Like, no, I got a secret weapon. A little side note, if you hear us say back donut, that means he's got his finger really close to his bum and he's going to go. So a little bit of an enema during there, during the fight. We've never truly tried this one before. It's a theory. We just know as heterosexual males that if you stick a finger up there, we're not going to like it. So we're assuming if DC can get that, and if he needs to do that to Stipe, he's probably going to get Stipe to run out of the cage. And we're not really sure if this rule applies of the 10 count. So if he's out by 10 seconds, I guess DC will win by default. We all know we would.
Where did you learn the art of eye poking?
Once again, a simple question, mate. I appreciate it. It's easy to answer. I'm from Australia. It's a beautiful country, but it's also very dangerous. So if you ever get got by a gator, what are you going to do? You can't go after the tail, the arms, the mouth. The eye is the only thing you can go for. So as a kid, you're trained as an Australian to go for the eye. You poke his eye out and you live to see another day. As long as it doesn't get you in a bloody death roll. If you get in a bloody death roll, it's like being stuck in a dryer and there's no way of figuring out where his eyeball's at. You're done for. So you got to do it really quick. And that's why we, whenever we say donut, he has to get on it right away. And it's the evolution of the sport, mate, really. It's like everything else. Like I said, originally there was just wrestling and just boxing and stuff like that. And there was a jiu-jitsu guy, but everybody's blending together. So you'll be seeing a lot more eye pokes in the future. And we've already started going back to the very beginning of eye poking. If you go back and do our research, we looked at the 3 stages. And you can see when they were going to get eye poked, they threw their hand up in front of their face. And it blocked the other fingers. But we're also ready in case he does come at us with another technique. We can always dodge and weave. And if he ever tries to use that technique as well, we can go around the fingers and poke him in the eyes. And then there you go. We got him beat. So we're pretty confident about this match, mate, and it's going to be a good night for DC. Just, I guess, yep, it's about 2. I got to go, mate. I got to go and practice with my eye poking. It's been a pleasure talking to you. that's about it. Don't forget to watch UFC 241 this Saturday when DC Daniel Cormier retains his UFC Heavyweight Championship against Stipe Miocic. It's only on pay-per-view, and I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and let's see if we can get out there and be a celebrity now. I need more money for my kids. My kids. I haven't seen my kids in years. Oh, I'm a horrible father. Oh, yeah, that's real crying right there. That's Iron Man and Endgame crying. Bye.